What's up? I'm Tashia Richards, Secretary for the National Black United Front Kansas City chapter, and I have the honor and privilege of introducing my brother, our National Chairman, Kofi Taharka. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm standing tall. How you doing, Sister Tashia?
All right, I'm doing well. Now, Brother Kofi, this year we chose for our 38th National Convention theme, Black Mass Movement, Roads to Liberation. Can you tell our watchers exactly how that fits in with the liberation of our people today and the movement of today?
Well, one, we're part and parcel of a great and mighty struggle. The issues that are confronting us, while it might be 2017, many of those same issues existed 38 years ago. In fact, in the Constitution of the National Black United Front, it calls for our mass organizing strategy. Our overall goal is to create a mass movement. So Black Mass Movement, Roads to Liberation, and the content of what we experienced this weekend is extremely relevant because the same things are happening. Police terrorism. We need to know how we're going to grow our own food and have food security. We need to have internal security in our communities. We need to deal with the economic situation and harnessing our power. We need to study and understand and learn our own history from our own perspective so that we have agency and have a worldview that reflects our history and culture. So these things are timeless in some senses. They may be in the age of social media and other things. Some things may need to be tweaked, some things may need to be presented or studied in even more depth, but we have a great legacy in the National Black United Front, which we're building on the legacy of African people so that we can learn from mistakes, see successes, and as we say in the National Black United Front, we move forward ever and backwards never.
Absolutely, that is right. Stand by that. Now, we have members here from all over the country.
Yes.
My brother here is from Houston. We have members here
by way of D.C.
By way of D.C.
Chocolate City, baby.
We have members from Memphis, from Lansing, Michigan, from Chicago, from New York. Hope I'm not forgetting any. From Westmoreland, Virginia, my sisters. Tell us, brother, the importance of organizing, because this is not just a Kansas City effort. And as I mentioned, we have people everywhere. Tell us the importance of organizing.
Well, in the National Black United Front, we're fortunate to have very dedicated, committed people who work without a salary, who take on the task as the Kansas City chapter has taken on to organize national gatherings as our convention, as well as paying for them ourselves. And then we have brothers and sisters that are so committed, they come from across the country because we want to see our people free. We want to see our communities do better. So the importance of organizing, it's like shooting a gun and you're blindfolded if you're not organized. Some of our frustration, some of our reaction to these oppressive things that have happened and continue to happen to us, if we're not organized, our rage comes out, but if it's not tactically and strategically positioned in an organized fashion, then the impact is limited.
That's right. So when we tell people we'd love to have you here in the National Black United Front, but if you don't join the front, we're saying get organized with someone, because there's plenty of work to do on behalf of our people. And like we said, 38 years ago or today, we still need those roads to liberation. We have to form a black mass movement. I want to thank my brother here today for joining us today. And like I said, go out, get organized, forward ever,
backwards never.